What's going on, Madden gamers? Rizep here from Yuck Gaming, and I'm bringing you this is the first of a two-part series that we're going to be putting out tonight. These are the last two videos we'll be posting for the New England ebook that we have been putting up on our channel. This is one of my favorite wrinkles to run. It's very similar to the Singleback Jumbo pair scheme that I've posted prior to this. So let me go ahead and show you what we're doing. We're going out of the Singleback Y-Trips. Now, the best part about this play is we're going to be covering mainly the Playbook RT. However, it's a quick audible, so what I like to do, always keep my options open. Either I like to choose HB stretch, or where is it? Or wide receiver post down here. So I'll go ahead and click it. Typically when I come out in this formation, I tend to see a lot of nickel coverage since I've got a 3 wide receiver, 1 tight end, 1 running back set. So we'll go out of that first. And again, I'll go over the coverages that I see most this year. So first we'll go over cover 3. Alright, so this is our base play. You know, before we get into the Playbook RT, I want to cover the quick audibles. You got 4 verticals, which absolutely crushes cover 3. And you got this dive weak right here. Alright, just so you know, I'm a big fan of the dives this year. I've said it before. They're really powerful. They get me there, but I've had good success with it. You know, like I said, this is a good scheme, and I like to run out of this just to keep them honest. Because I'm about to show you what in my opinion is one of my favorite plays so far in this game. So we'll go ahead and we'll do the Playbook. Alright, so this is what your setup looks like. So you have flood concept on the right side, and you have the play action, and that, I don't know what you want to call it, a slant or a skinny post, or it's a hybrid route on the X. Alright, so like I did in the single back jumbo pairs, my first look here is to read the left of screen middle linebacker, and if I can, I like to hit X in that slant. So I'll go ahead and show it to you. He's right there, and then boom. Okay. Now, I'll show you again. This is there all day. Typically, the user is going to have to take this play away themselves. There's a ton of big play opportunity there. I really batter defenses with this all game. Alright, and like I said, I keep them honest by going to the run sometimes. Also, what I want to show you is the right side of the field. So if you do have a user who's going over there and covering, one of the best parts about this is that you can still be pretty effective on the right side of the field. So you have 2 options. You can either put A in a flat route, or you can leave them on the zig. So I'll show you the zig first. Okay, there's that. Hit him there, quick 5 yards. Now we're playing the Jets, and I think that's Sheldon Richardson on the outside, so he's been getting some good pressure, but I'll try to keep it as honest as I can. So we'll do it one more time, see if I can get RB open. Alright, so there's that. And as you see, RB comes wide open. Now obviously, I'm using the Titans right here, and when I'm playing in Mutt, I have Ryan Tannehill, and he's somewhat mobile, so it's always an option to roll out and run on this play as well. Alright, and what I like to do also is you can put him in a flat in hopes to get better separation for RB. Do it again. Now, see there, I'll just hit A because he was wide open. So like I said, and like all the schemes that we've put up so far, you really need to make the correct reads. If you're making correct reads, you're going to have no problem running this scheme. Alright, so also I just want to show you real quick. 4 verticals. I like to run this sometimes when I see cover 3. What you're going to do here is you're going to read where the safety goes. If he goes to the A receiver, you're going to hit RB. Let's see if we can get one here. Yeah, RB is wide open. That's a classic touchdown. Alright, next thing, we're going to run this again against man coverage. I'll show you what I love about this in man coverage. So go down Y-Trips. We're going to go right to the Playbook formation, nickel, do 2-man, cover 2-man. Alright, so the best part about this is whenever they bump they're going to take away that X route. But the thing is that the RB route and the A route tend to get real open against man coverage. So I'll show you right now. There's the A route. Okay, that's Delaney Walker. Getting some big yards.
Let's go.
Okay, now I'm going to show you the RB route. Okay, RB's covered, but there's X on the back side. Alright, like I said, you have to make your reads here. This is not some play that, you know, you're going to be glitching your opponent and have somebody wide open every single time. Do it again. Okay, there's A. Bad throw, but as you see, X was wide open. I can't get RB open right now. The slot receiver's doing a good job of covering him. So let me see one more time. No, it doesn't look like it, but he does get open sometimes, and I do like to hit him. Like I said, you got plenty of options on this, and it's always tough to guard two different things, especially with a user. All right, next we'll do the cover 2. Cover 2 is pretty tricky. I think cover 2 is pretty effective this year, and I seem to get the most resistance from it when I'm using this play. So I still run it all the time, but I tend to stay away from it more. So again, you can hit the X throw. It is a lot more difficult. I'll show you here on the first one. Oh, and I threw it bad. That was a bad pass. Hold on, let me try it one more time for you. So we'll cancel, hit him right there, and hit him in that little pocket. Again, you know, keep peppering this all game. Other users usually going to go and try to take it away. I'll show you what else we got. You still have the A route right there. Okay, it's not as open as it was before, but you still got some room. Let's see if I can do it one more time. There's a rollout. A wide open. Bad pass by me to lead him out in front. And you can also put him on a flat route like we've been talking about before. I'll show you what happens here. Okay, so that was a poor read for me. I was looking for RB. RB does get open. It's not working right now, but I do get good separation. There it is again. Like I said, cover 2 is difficult with this play. I like to keep the receiver on the zig route because that's the most effective one. Gets him some running room and some space. You pick it up, and again, you still have the backside X route, which I just love, and it's so hard to defend. It's so hard. So, all right, guys. Well, that's my Singleback Y-Trips mini scheme. Again, the play that we covered was PA boot, but make sure you dive into the audibles. They're pretty effective. Make sure you guys subscribe and like the video if you found this helpful. And again, this is part 1. We're gonna have a second video coming out later tonight as well on the I-form scheme that we have.